Hello everybody, this is the second part of my Shapeshifting Detective run through.
Dreams
and nightmares
with Poe and Monroe.
So
Now
let's
this is a particularly interesting one. So this is
go
coming
and
from
visit
Marek, and
Who are you?
the boyfriend. I'm not going to say I'm a Shapeshifting Detective. Slightly sus.
Right, because the local police are so rubbish. It's been a day, a whole day. It's typical of them. Yeah, I went round there in the afternoon. Her parents were at work, and we were, hanging out. I left at about 5.
Have you at 9 PM?
Playing football. It was just 5-a-side. Finished at about 9:30. I called her, but she never picked up. Not
Can you
much.
tell me about
They always seemed
Dorothy's
happy to see
parents?
me. I don't think they meant it. They wanted Dorota to focus on her music.
How long were you dating at?
Not long, a couple of months maybe. But we did care for each other.
Has she seen anyone
No.
else?
Why?
Can't say Violet at the guest house called us slutty, can you? That's not exactly tactful. Killed in a
Chief DuPont
bedroom?
said there was no signs of anything like that.
It's possible the killer was hiding in... Oh, look, he looks a little bit sus there.
What, you mean watching us?
Pardon me.
No, it couldn't have been. The only place he could have hidden would be in the closet, and I suppose someone could have hidden in the closet.
Have you been in there
hidden.
before?
Well, she liked it. Liked me to watch.
Ah.
Not other guys, just she had these, voyeur fantasies. She'd ask me to hide in the upstairs closet, and then she'd walk in, strip off, start touching herself. She got upset if I came out before she'd finished. I'm sorry, is this helping with the investigation? Clothes, mainly. I did see something that freaked me out a bit. She had a wedding dress in there. She knew I'd seen it, but we never talked about it. Not even as a joke.
positive things in return.
Any more news on Oscar Wainwright? Yep, that's what you told me too. Not a suspect.
Who's on your suspect
Just the tarot readers. No one else is remotely suspicious compared to them. Oscar? Have you spoken to him yet? It's not him. Rain says he was praying in his room, alone. Nobody corroborates. Bronwyn and Lexi say they were in the same room last night. Shame they can't agree which one. The tarot readers mentioned Birmingham. You're looking into it. There's some talk about a traveller, whatever that is. Oscar's not a suspect. He was playing football last night with lots of witnesses. According to Oscar, Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet, which is strange. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. That's it.
It's funny that you mentioned combat first, because most people actually think this is an erotic scene. And then the second point you made was that it might be people hugging, but apparently most people think...
Let's see if there's any more things that they say in the next time. Or they're still... Alright.
She flaunts herself. Her body. Had boudoir photographs taken. Who do you think those photos were for, Sam? Her mother? Ask Zach Weston. He took them. Vicar's son. No, as far as I can tell, Oscar is a good boy. But we've all got different faces now, haven't we, Sam? The masks we wear. I could be a satanic cultist behind closed doors, but you'd never know. Would you, Sam? Zach's the local photographer. You should go and talk to him, Sam. You're good at talking. At Weston's Photographic, off the high road. It's late, but he's always there. I have a good memory. I'm still holding grudges from when I was 4.
Dragon?
Not quite a dragon.
Or a lion with wings?
You're right.
A winged lion?
Lexi says she was in her room last night.
She gets easily confused. Youth of today.
Tell me the truth.
Fine. Jeeve Tupon was breathing down her neck, so we thought it would be simpler if we stuck together. If these walls weren't separating our rooms, then technically it'd be true.
Why did
to
you
protect
lie about
Lexi.
alibi?
None of this is her fault, and she gets anxious easily. I was just trying to take the pressure off. I'm sorry, Sam. I never usually lie. I was logged into Tarotism. It's a phone reading service, and I get paid by the minute. Which, now that I'm saying it, it's not something I really should be bragging about. Yes, he came to see me. He wanted to know that she was okay, spiritually speaking.
Did he tell you anything about Dorothy?
Quite a bit, actually. He seemed to appreciate having someone to talk to, and he knew I couldn't tell anyone what he said.
Well, it might be worth going to visit him as her then.
Oh, Sam. You know I can't do that. Tarot reader client confidentiality.
Or go back to her as him.
Well, I can in fact tell you that
your ability isn't endless. It will run out at some point.
Oh, tell me that now.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
it's actually quite a common thing to suffer from. But you need to start believing in yourself. It's very important that you believe in yourself, and if good things happen to you, then embrace them and keep moving forward and keep striving for the best.
Okay, can I see Violet?
Oscar Wainwright, what a surprise.
Okay, Alice, this is what I brought in today.
You can't speak to her.
Tell the listeners a bit more about what the...
Okay.
So it's quite small, fits in the palm of your hand, and it's a small man wearing robes, and he looks like he's in...
Right, no point in being her then. Right, go back to myself.
Hello, I'm
Violet.
Violet.
I fucked that up, I meant to leave the room. Oh well.
I'm Violet.
Oh.
It's called the Screaming Monk. Legend has it that this monk called Busan
Will you let me go?
undressing the wife of King Tut. The king ordered that Busan be shrunk by mystics, and the process caused the pain you see on his face.
Right, go back to yourself and leave the room instead of bloody doing a change I didn't mean to do.
But as far as I can tell, Poe's curiosity shop.
So she's not saying nothing else.
Sam, what can I do for you?
Don't trust him. Right,
We didn't. Lexi used a Ouija board to get the name. It's Lexi's thing. I don't personally go near them, but in this case, it did help.
Can you use the Ouija
No.
on its own?
Lexi needs to give it context from the tarot reading. A lot of the time, it comes up with nothing. Or a sordid comment directed at Lexi. I think that's why she keeps using it, to be honest.
Where were you before August?
Birmingham. We couldn't save anyone there either. The problem with travellers is... Well, let's put a pin in this one, Sam. Let me ask Bronwyn. If she says it's okay to talk about it, it's okay to talk about it.
So if I go to him as Bronwyn, maybe he'll ask. Tell more about the Ouija board.
Once we thought there was going to be a murder, Lexi used the Ouija board to find out the victim's name. It spelled out the rota. Just... This is going to sound weird. Most people believe Ouija boards contact the dead. So if Lexi contacts a dead person, that person needs to know what happens in the future. Ergo, maybe the person she's contacting is from the future. A time traveller who died here.
I'm going to say nothing to that.
You don't believe me? Well, ask Lexi or Bron. They've got their own ideas, but my theory is definitely the more plausible.
Mentioned you here
We're
to get a
trying to
job.
save people.
It's not working. You can't say that 'cause it's not his fault.
At him, and he could infect someone
And also,
else.
right at the start of the game, it told you to
That girl, that
learn when to
first
keep your
girl,
mouth shut.
she was no different.
Hi Sam, back from more already? No, I think Bronwyn met him though.
Oh.
You'd have to ask her, or him. It's not my place to say.
Why did you lie about your alibi?
How did you find out? Am I in trouble?
That depends on why you lied.
Ron was worried about me not having an alibi. She was logged in doing phone readings, so she's alright. And there's nothing to prove that I was here. I was though, cross my heart and hope to die.
Tell me about the Traveller.
That's a really old role-playing game, isn't it? Oh, did he now? Well then, you know what I know. I guess you must be a part of our inner circle. How does it feel?
Well, not saying anything. I'm not gonna...
Oh, it's just your run-of-the-mill spirit communication device? Want to know how it works?
Let's see.
Cool, okay. So Ouija boards send us messages from the spirit world, right? But where is the spirit world? I mean, there's planets and stars in space. The spirit world must be really far away beyond all that. With so far to travel, messages from the spirit world must take ages to get here. Like how light from the sun takes 8 minutes or something to reach us. You still with me?
Oops on your every word. Patient
was I?
listener trophy.
Oh, so here's my point. The spirit world is actually several hours ahead of us. That's how we get messages about things that haven't happened yet. That's how we got Dorota's name. Because in the spirit world, she was already dead.
Well, if she's already dead, what's the point in mourning you?
I know. Mind-blowing.
Sleep, and it'll be over. What's it matter anyway? Yeah.
Right, let's be her and go and talk to
Hi,
me.
I'm Bronwyn.
pills don't work very well. She'd only gotten...
You can tell Sam about Birmingham. What did you tell the police you were doing last night?
I told them the truth, that I was in my room. I'm not sure if they can fact check it, but it's the only alibi I've got. Kind of wish we'd all stuck together now.
When should we do another reading?
You already told us. 8 o'clock. Bron, are you okay?
You can tell Sam about Birmingham.
Well, what can I tell Sam that you haven't already?
You know Sam likes a fact check.
Well, I don't really know Sam. But if you're sure, then I guess I'm sure.
Hey. Poor soul to bear. Tore her apart and bled.
Might be getting some in here. Thing is, if he talks to her, and she goes, well, I never said that. Maybe I'll get caught then.
Hello, I'm Rain. I'm Rain. Okay.
No, it's supposed to be me. I can't go visiting him as him. That would be suspicious.
The demons gave them a bigger home, allowed...
Maybe I've got to ask him that the next day.
They were more successful. After the first domino falls, the rest go quickly. Always. Right.
It's 7 o'clock, and here's the latest August update. Chief DuPont of August Police is urging residents to be vigilant tonight following the brutal murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Whilst he stresses there is no immediate threat to the community at large, residents should be on the lookout until the killer is in police custody. Miss Shaw was found strangled in her bedroom home last night. Poe, I heard she was found by her mother.
Truly awful. Mother caught me up to all sorts of mischief in my bedroom. Also in the news, emergency services were called to the crossroads at Grange Avenue and Church Street following a collision between two cars. There are no reports of any serious injuries, but you might want to take a different route for now.
Oh no. It's going to be one of those nights, Poe.
Stay with me, doll. I'll keep you safe.
I'm not going anywhere. That's 7 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Drowned with him, tangled together in the water. They didn't make it as easy with that boy. They listened to the psychologists, but it was already too late.
There was this chance the next day now. I don't think so.
After the first domino was knocked to the dirt.
If you have anything else on Zach Weston, let me know. And I'm all for a good boudoir picture, but who are they for? There's definitely a strong connection between those two then. Perhaps go and ask him about it? Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn and Lexi lied about being together last night. You're still following up Birmingham. Keep me posted. Yeah, you mentioned the word traveller to me, but he's nothing. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
And remained. The demon always spread like a virus from person to person.
Sorry, we're closed. Come back tomorrow or make an appointment online. Yes. What do you want? The Shaws. Oh. You mean that girl who got killed? What was her name? Dorothy? I see a lot of faces in my studio, but I'm not good with names. Wait. Dorota? I remember now.
You're friends with Violet Gallagher?
Friends? Yes. I know Violet very well.
Oh, it does say at the start. Know when to keep your mouth shut, too. See if he gives me more information.
Sometimes we share a drink. sometimes a bed, if you know what I mean. For the August Chronicle, she won some sort of award. I remember her cello. It kept reflecting the flash and ruining the shot. No, I went to her house, along with the reporter. It's better with these human interest stories to capture them in a natural habitat. If you asked me to drive there without my sat-nav, no. No, actually, I've been running a special offer on portraits since she came in for a studio session. Wait there. As you can see, there's photos here. Her on the cello. Now this one's in colour. Beautiful hair. Oh, legs wrapped around. Another one here. Oh, hang on. Do you see what I see?
What do you see?
I think she's just a very attractive girl. That's all.
Did you take any of the
What do you mean? Violet needs to mind her own business. I didn't want to mention them out of respect for the dead. You've heard of boudoir photography. It's all very tasteful. Boudoir photographs are all about leading the eye and letting the imagination do the work. Most photographers mess it up. It's not supposed to resemble a Victorian whorehouse. She didn't say. Her boyfriend, I assume. Would you like to see them?
Yeah, no, it could be evidence.
As you can see, it's all very artistic. Dorota was a natural. She lit up the front of the camera. Want to see the videos? Oh, that's a good one.
I don't know if he's very suspicious or just a weird bad actor.
Oh. Here they are. Oh, not that one. This is the one. Here you go. There's more.
This is trophy for you. Watched all of Dorota's videos. Why is she running away from you?
She's how you say acting?
Where were you last night?
I'm usually here most nights.
I confirm that.
Only the roof rats.
She got something to show him.
Do you know Zach Preston?
No. Who's that?
He took photos of Dorota.
Okay, so this Zach guy was connected to Dorota. Took pictures of her. Were they sleeping together?
I don't know. Possibly.
You can tell me if she was. I don't care. Look, I mean, if you're going around asking all these questions, If you find out anything like that, I want you to tell me. Thanks, Sam. Don't let me mourn if I shouldn't.
Did honestly show you were boudoir
photos? She sent some private photos to me by phone. Do you mean them? Yeah, I'll put them in an album for you. No.
A rat? No, not a rat. A cat. Smaller than a cat. A kitten.
Right, let's try visiting the photographer.
Stared at Uni.
As Victoria, because she knows it.
Body, stepping over its limp leg.
Might get some.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
So fluffy. The cutest thing. We're on to kittens now, Uni? Uni meow.
Well, hello, gorgeous.
Did you hear about Dorota?
No, I came over last night,
but you weren't.
Well, that explains why there was no answer when I called you. I was definitely here. Everyone in town's heard. She's a local celebrity now.
Local celebrity? Were you sleeping with her?
Violet? Of course not. I only have eyes for you.
That's not what I heard. That's not.
Yeah,
this again. I told you, I'm not seeing anyone else. I have gorgeous women in my studio all the time, but you're special. Not because you won't take off your clothes, I'm expecting that at some point. It's just, you're so clever and well educated. And the icing on the cake, you're the most beautiful woman I've ever met.
Seat made, and he quickly replaced it, shutting his eyes hard to try to erase the sight. It didn't work, of course. As Uni padded over to...
Can I visit the chief? No.
Blood trickled along the groove of the floor tiles, and she lowered her head to lap it hungrily. Ivan pushed her away. Not for you, Uni.
Right. See if he'll talk to me about Birmingham now.
I'm Rain.
No, you twat. Wrong button. No. Don't know why, when I'm going to talk to him, I end up
he held the kitten against his chest.
That ain't gonna work.
Fine, Sam. Birmingham. Mercury took us to Birmingham. We didn't know what for. We never really know what for. But we turned up. It started with a girl, Ginny. She was South African. I only mention it because that was its thing. Yeah. We didn't know at the time, but in hindsight, it was after South African girls. 3 to be exact. The Traveller wanted 3. You should ask Bronwyn. She's the one that knows about rights. I just know it normally involves 3, and all 3 share a common attribute.
Tell me about the Traveller.
I guess you might call them demons, in as much as they can get inside us. They come from other worlds. Kind of, yeah. Quantum physics is real, didn't you know? There are many universes. In technical terms, a traveller is a trans-dimensional being far more superior to us, in as much as they can choose which reality to hang out in. We just get this one. Yes, disturbingly. It's actually a lot more complicated than that. They choose a reality/universe where they actually evolve to become the person they're possessing. So they jump in a few million years before our timelines intersect. They can't just jump into someone. It takes a few hours for that. They make the decision before they travel, which is why we can catch them.
So you think the murder's a
Yes,
trapper?
probably. The tarot doesn't just sat-nav us to normal murders.
You know Zach?
I met him yesterday, doing the rounds, looking for reading work. Actually, he did mention Dorota. He said there was this girl he was planning to meet up with. Said she was alone every Monday night because her parents go to the cinema. Do you know what that means? It was Dorota Shaw.
Forgetting also suggests that you're feeling overwhelmed. But
right.
In this case, family represents...
It's 8 o'clock and time for another August update. Police investigating the death of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw have said there's no evidence to connect her boyfriend to the murder. Chief DuPont's statement was delivered in response to speculation from local residents that it was a crime of passion. Miss Shaw's strangled body was found by her mother around 10 p.m. last night in what the chief is calling a puzzling crime.
I can't believe people are gossiping already, Poe.
It's always the person closest to the victim, isn't that what they say?
But that poor boy. A reminder also that due to the murder, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced soon. The weather's getting worse tonight with heavy rain forecast. So if you're heading out, you might want to take a jacket. Or a cab.
Or wear the jacket in the cab. That's 8 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Ooh.
Sam.
Probably won't be able to. What's it till next chapter?
We've done a reading.
The Five of Swords. That's the same card as yesterday.
Let's hope it's not the Knight of Wands. This doesn't look good.
It's fine. This happens all the time. There are 78 cards in a deck. The same ones come up a lot.
I get it, but we drew the exact same cards yesterday. What are the odds of pulling all three again?
1 in 474,552. I know. I get asked a lot.
Bet it's a Ten of Swords.
It's happening again. There's going to be another murder. Then Lexi did her thing, and now we have a name. Ellis Monroe.
Yoda, clutching his spare magazine. Need to count the bullets. 9.
Oh, to visit the chief first. Or Ellis first.
8.
Visit the chief
Sam,
first.
do me a favour, go easy on Violet. If we need to get anything out of her, let me deal with it. She'll open up to me. We've got a new target. Ellis Monroe. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. You say Bronwyn and Lexi's alibis don't add up. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
Right,
I may
let's
have
go
time
visit
to
this
take
Ellis.
all 8.
You must be Sam.
I just got off the phone with Chief DuPont. I can't believe it. First Dorota, now me.
Did you know Dorota?
Yes. We were friends. I hadn't known her for long, only a few weeks.
How
We
did
met
you
at the
meet
gala.
her?
I was hosting and she was playing the cello, you know? I guess we talked for a little while and then she asked me for a drink after the show. After we'd had a few drinks, she invited me back to her house. I thought we were just gonna chat, watch a movie, that sort of thing. Then she kissed me. I was so shocked. She was so attractive. So I kissed her back. This is just between us, right?
Yes, just between
We fooled
us.
around. I don't have many friends, Sam. Everyone thinks because I'm on the radio, I have tons of friends, so nobody ever approaches me.
Of course, Poem Monroe, yeah.
But Dorota was
Thought
my
recognise the name.
and I liked making her happy.
Fooled around.
I'm not going into detail, Sam. We pledged each other. Multiple times.
You know Dorota, the boyfriend?
Yeah. She was a bit confused. When we started seeing each other, she didn't like him touching her anymore. I didn't mind. But she did. So I told her if he wanted to get sexual, then maybe she should try something else. I said some guys like to watch, so tell him it would be sexy if he could look but he couldn't touch. As far as I know, it worked.
How did it work?
She told Oscar to watch from her walk-in wardrobe. When he was at a safe distance, she put on a show. She faked it.
Let's keep quiet to see if someone else has said. Oh no. Do you know why Dorota?
It was her mom's. She was saving it in case she ever got married. No. Sorry. I did have a strange dream last night, though. My life was playing on a TV screen, and every time I did something, another version of me started playing over the first. In the end, there were so many versions it became a fog. It filled my lungs. I couldn't breathe. And then I woke up. What do you think that means, Sam?
No idea. Means you're anxious. Means you deep sleep phase.
I don't know what. I mean, I'm anxious now. Maybe it was predicting Dorota's death. Or mine. Just don't hurt me. Or let me get hurt.
You know Zach
Not very well. He's done a few shoots of me and Poe. To promote the show.
You had any private
No.
sessions?
Zach keeps asking, but I just don't want to. Not for him. But Dorota did. She gave me the pictures as a gift. She looked amazing.
Ah.
We're co-hosts on the radio. Oh, sorry. You know that already. We've been partners for 2 years now. He's a good friend.
Partners? In what way?
Can't we be both, Sam? Poe's his radio name. He's actually John Poe. He's on air now, but you can come back at 8:30 if you want to see him. On air? We both were. We broadcast live hourly news reports. It's how we keep our funding. Sam, you forgot your phone. Like a bell shape.
Yeah.
Like a wooden bell with a large handle.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a non-functional wooden bell.
Yeah, but it's heavy,
Right,
like really heavy.
I need to get changed. I'm not sure I need
Okay,
to
I'm
get
going to
changed.
explain. The reason why it's heavy, it's in fact an Egyptian maul, which was used by craftsmen to carve temples. It's approximately...
You're only alive because we want you to be.
So she's a redhead, so maybe... Ooh. So maybe she's the third victim. Oh, pardon me. Right. Let's go and visit
Hi, I'm
boyfriend,
Alice.
see if he seems...
I'm Alice.
And whistle.
Oh.
It was found within a sealed well at St. Augustine's, along with the bones of 17 children.
Actually, let's see if there's anything in there.
Just over a decade ago.
I suppose they
after
don't
a
know each
sudden
other, so there's
sinkhole.
no reason. No.
Well's contents. That's quite a history. Yeah, quite creepy.
Okay.
Poe's Curiosity Shop is now closed. Welcome to Poe's Curiosity Shop. Do you have an inkling what this might...
Ah, I can't go
What I can see here are
can't visit it.
attached
Right, so
square,
I can't see anybody as
metal
there.
square, and then it kind of looks like the tag you get in the zipper.
Well, you were right about the
If I'm
metal's
Oscar,
bronze
can I
again.
go and visit
Bronze
her?
again. Okay.
Maybe it'll get more stuff. There we go.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
Oh.
These ones have an inverted full crown, which gives a ghastly sound. We're not going to reproduce that here now.
Oscar, I'm so sorry. What can I do?
Were you seeing Dorota?
Oscar, it's so much more complicated than that.
Why didn't you save her? Is it really? Tell me.
Oscar, I didn't mean to hurt anyone. That's not who I am. I go out of my way to help people, to be kind to them.
So were you helping or being kind?
I had feelings for her, Oscar. You should understand that. I'm sorry this is how you had to hear it. But maybe she didn't tell you because she was leaving me. I don't know. I'm sorry. I truly am.
I forgive you. You want to make it up to me?
How?
Maybe if I knew what Dorota saw in you, it'd help.
What do you mean?
We should sleep together.
We
should sleep together.
That's fair.
Oh,
I'll
right.
just freshen up. And you can put it in me. While I think of Dorota's cold, lifeless body. That way, at least one of us is still thinking of her. You can go now. Not very much.
Fair play.
That is very creepy, but it's kind of
I can't visit that.
Poe-esque.
Oscar, good. You got my message.
Oh, no, I
Got some
didn't.
things to show you.
What have you got?
Does this mean anything to you?
That's Dorota.
And what if I showed you this?
Alice Monroe.
Do you know her?
She's from the radio.
And if I do this? No? Anything?
Yeah, I know
What are
that.
you doing?
That'll be all. You can go now.
I already know that, mate. I've
Circle
sussed that out before you.
Negativity that happens in each aspect of her life. That's why she hasn't filled those holes.
Well, I
Oh,
can
sorry,
tell
thinks
you
I'm Oscar.
is that Houses represent your soul and sense of
I forgot
self.
I wasn't Sam.
So then the rooms, they represent potential.
Potential.
So you're quite correct in what you're saying about filling up different aspects of...
I can't visit Zach.
I think what the bugs represent are the anxieties and the fears. Now
he knows Violet,
it
so let's
sounds
see
like
if...
you're...
No, she's not going to speak to her.
And if I'm honest, I think you're also plagued by...
Don't think the others will either.
To be the person you wish you could be.
Oh, I know who will.
But Lena, the thing is...
I bet if I'm Ellis, I bet I could speak to the... That's what I need to do.
Hi, I'm Ellis. I'm Ellis.
Let's see. Oh no, you pillock!
Hello, I'm Violet.
I'm forgetting to leave the room before I go. Right.
Hi, I'm Ellis. I'm Ellis.
Right, and leave you
Now,
pillock.
Poe, do you have any ideas what this might represent?
Right.
Closing of the eyes. I mean, that's
tried
interesting.
This? Yeah, I tried that, didn't I?
She wants to, at least the person she's observing in the dream is...
right.
Opens her eyes. It's not her. So, it's almost the person who's dreaming is trying to project onto the other person. That
I can't talk to her.
Perhaps, but then helps.
Yeah.
I'm forgetting who I've...
So, obviously, once again, Alex, thank you very much for sharing this one with us. I would love to talk about this one in further detail, because actually it's...
Right, let's go back to myself.
And now, the black hair in this dream...
Ah.
Excellent work. Gold star for you. Oh, hello. This is my goddaughter, Sophia. She's only 9 and she's a maths genius.
Hello.
I have to pop to my room to get something. Be nice to her while I'm gone. Otherwise I might have to smother you in your sleep.
What's your name?
I'm going to say I'm the boogeyman,
Hi,
am I?
Sophia. Pleased to meet you. Do you want to know a secret?
Yes.
Violet was taken by aliens in their ship. She doesn't want anyone to know.
Sorry about that. Sophia, your mother will be here for you soon, so run along and wait. Now, Sam, how can I help you? Of course. Poe and Monroe. She's on the radio. She has a wicked imagination for her age. I was seeing and hearing things that weren't there. That's why I'm taking pills.
Yeah.
I needed to confide in someone, so I told Chief Dupont. Just Chief Dupont. And now you, apparently.
Do you think you're...
Why are you talking about this again? You understand, every time you mention abduction, it opens up a vault of crushing memories that I'd rather stay locked up. No. Not even the moon. I don't really want to.
10-minute warning.
About a month ago, the guest house was empty and I was alone in my bedroom. All I could hear was dripping. Cold tap. Drip. 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 And then it began. I could smell iron, a strong metallic smell. Then I could taste it on my tongue. And then weightlessness, like time and space had stopped. That was the first time they took me. It's happened 5 times, even on clozapine. I get that strange aura, then I'm gone. I had tests for epilepsy, amongst other things. But all the scans were normal. As far as I know, I've gone. It's difficult to explain. I'm stuck in the wall of an enormous room made from these wooden vines, except the vines slowly move and drip with pain. My head is pushed out like I'm a trophy. If I look to my side, there are others' heads, all prisoners, being experimented on. They rearrange us like decorations, suck us backwards into the darkness and then thrust us back through the wall. And when they return me home, I'm broken. Cuts, bruises, memories.
In the dingy side streets. It's late, chucking out time in the pubs when the punters headed for the takeaway.
A little bit. What did you want to know? A rite can take many forms, but from what we know about these travelers, it seems to be performing some kind of coming-of-age ceremony. Yes, a rite of passage. Running havoc in our dimension is rewarded in theirs. Not fair, is it? 3 attempts? Yes, that's likely. But 3 victims? That's up to you, Sam. No pressure.
I'd forgot about the coin.
Was it a gold coin? That's more of a serial killer thing than a possessed by a traveler thing. It's a bit showy, but there's no guarantees. I've heard on the radio, but other than that, I don't know anything about her. I want to help them.
What's the connection between Ellis and Donovan?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Although we can be sure of one thing.
They're both redheads.
Yeah, she sounded blonde on the radio, but Mercury called her as a redhead.
I need your help?
Yes, of course. Anything. I've already been doing that, but sure, I'll keep at it. Maybe it'll feel sorry for me and finally put out.
You know that
No.
question?
I can do a reading if you want.
Go on then.
Chariot. Is Zach a suspect? I'm sensing there's a lot of tension, pent-up frustration, like he's trying to keep everything together, and if he can just do that... I'm sorry, that's not much help to you, is it?
Relationships are founded on this rock. You won't let anyone get close to you is a phrase I've heard more than a few times. It's true, and of course, I will not tell them why. There's no predictable pattern to it. Years can go on quietly, but I once had to feed the beast.
Right, I think I'm going to leave it there, because it's...
I usually get about a week's warning, so clearly holidays are out.
Minutes.
I dare not be anywhere where
So,
I don't know the ground well. Work was difficult, so I went freelance as soon as I could manage to earn enough to make ends meet.
the road to have an affair.
That worked out pretty well. Programming
didn't
makes me
seem
good
to
money.
know.
I can work from home and no one misses
Oscar?
me if I drop out of circulation for a week or two.
Zack and Violet are bumping
I
uglies.
find myself wondering how many others there are out there. How many beasts? Or am I
Right,
just one
I've
amongst
found a
many
few more
vehicles for
things
a
out.
single slayer?
I still no
There
idea who the
surely
bloody
must be
killer is.
others. Cannot believe I am unique
So,
amongst all
yeah, I hope you
mankind.
enjoyed
If
it.
I am, then why me?
And I'll see
I've
you
tried to be
again for the next
discriminating in my
part.
victims. No
Take
true
care,
innocents have been fed to the
take
beast,
care.
though that
Take care,
first time was
everybody.
pretty close.
Have a nice day.
But
It's right of
everyone
it.
since has put themselves in my path. It's a way to live with the monstrosity of it. It's barbaric, but at least I tell myself